Sometimes I truly, truly, truly do wonder if we can actually discern or perceive, or shall I say, have perception in the hour that we're living in. We live in a time, and please listen to me if you can. We live in a time to where you could see something right before your very eyes. You could see it, discern it, and perceive it. You may even be able to articulate what you just saw. But we have a system that is set up, abstract in mind thinking, that will literally tell you you just did not see what you just saw. And they will continue to keep playing it over and over and over and over again until you're convinced, and you have convinced yourself that you did not see what you just saw. Oh, mercy. You see, the fact of the matter is we have been socially engineered in this country, and the food is definitely affecting this thing up here. There's hardly any, if at all, rational, sane, thinking people, because everything is modified. GMOs, fluoride in the water, all types of vaccines that are being hidden in the food. And because you think it's stamped and says USDA certified, you think you're getting the best food that there is possible. Women are having trouble getting pregnant today at an unprecedented level because the New World Order and their system has an agenda. That's not what this video about. I wanted to start this video out like this because I wanted to try, at least as best as I think that I can, through communication, because it's hard today even trying to communicate. They're trying to penetrate the minds of people. It's just hard, especially with truth. We have a situation here. The situation is we have a woman that is a black attorney that is going to explain to us the grand jury system. But however, I want you to listen to me very closely. You need to make a choice and decision right now. If you want your children to listen to what America and its system of education, I call it the system of training. Let's just tell the truth. Most of us have been the public food system. Tell me one thing about history they told us that is the truth. Did Columbus really truly discover America? Did he? What do the indigenous people of the land call Thanksgiving? Is Independence Day really, really, truly the 4th of July? Was George Washington actually the first president? Is that really, truly the real, true image that the French gave us that they called the Statue of Liberty? Did Lincoln have any intention whatsoever at all to free the slaves? Have you ever heard of the transatlantic slave trade? Is Sunday truly the Sabbath day? Do you even believe that there's a creator universe anymore? The last one I'll answer, yes I do, and I serve him greatly. But, we have a peed off attorney. I mean literally peed off, and she is going to use what you have been deemed and been taught and trained to believe to be profanity. Most of you call them curse words. You don't even know what a curse word is. But anyway, if you don't want your children hearing this kind of language, because she is getting ready to passionately communicate to us exactly what's really truly going on. It's one thing for me to get on here and harp for years about what's exactly going on. But because I literally don't have what you'll call the inside track or the quote unquote experience. Now, don't get me wrong. I have the ability to be able to look into something. And just because somebody telling me that it's raining outside and they're literally urinating on my leg, I'm not going to believe it. I mean, I'm just not that type of a person. Listen to me very close. I'm going to use a phrase here that you need to start using. You should have been trying to use it a long, long time ago, but you need to exercise critical thinking. I'll give you an example. We hear the word grand jury in this country. Automatically, we think that there's some great fiasco or some intelligent high-level status of law. But really, it's just nothing but another step in another order in the system of corruption that seems to affect us all. And this attorney is peed off, and she is going to express exactly how she feels. And many of you are not going to like it, but she's going to tell the truth. She's literally going to tell the truth. You see, this is what happens when people have had enough. And of course, then what will happen then? The system that is set up will demonize her, will make her think that she's, all of us think that she's crazy, because after all, watch this. Somebody can make an accusation about someone. It makes no difference if it's true or false. But the way that we have been manipulated and the way that we have been trained to function in this world right here, we believe a lie without any facts whatsoever at all. We just believe it. And we'll say, I believe it. Oh, stop, time out. I thought you were intelligent. I thought you exercised self-autonomy. I thought that you had critical thinking skills. Whew. You mean to tell me that somebody could tell us something and simply because we want to believe it or we choose to believe it, all of a sudden it has become fact? Now I see the reason why that is inconceivable. It's almost, many of you are just incapable of coming to the truth, much less acknowledging the truth. This attorney is highly upset. And I think that intelligent-minded people should actually give an ear and really, truly listen to what this woman has to say. Because she's not going to mix words. But she's going to let you in on our so-called justice system. Now, I've been telling you for years, there ain't no justice in this system. America, you need to understand. You are slaves. Functioning slaves inside this system. And until you learn how, and because you won't listen to reasoning. Before I go in this video, how about you do this? If you live in the city, how about you take you and your family and don't go the interstate. Go the scenic route. If you live down in the Louisiana area, go to Natchez Trace. And what you do is get in a vehicle and just drive out a few hours, and then get out of the vehicle and then just walk along nature. Just walk along and see what you are really truly missing out on in life. Because life has this uncanny ability to be able to distract us from the things that are literally important. And, of course, this attorney right here is a pure example of the reason why that Pastor Dow has been harping for years to tell you to get out of the city. Have you ever read Leviticus chapter 20, verses 25 and 26? There's a key phrase in there that echoes all the way over in the New Testament. And the Most High says that, talking about us, his people, he has severed us from the people of this land. Of course, the renewed covenant says, come out of her, my people. How many of you people are truly paying attention to it? Well, I know one thing. This attorney doesn't have enough. She's coming out. But see, she's coming out under the wrong guy. She's coming out because she's offended. See, and because now she's offended, that anger is going to chart her steps and her course. I've been trying to save you from that before you get to that age, that stage, and that area, but people don't want to listen. But again, back to accusation. An accusation is so powerful that the court of public opinion, that you will believe it simply because you want to. Facts are totally irrelevant to you. Well, this is very painful what you're getting ready to hear, but you're getting ready to hear the truth. And she's very passionate about what she's getting ready to say. If I was you, I would take heed. I would listen and give an ear to what she's getting ready to say because it is painful. But it's the truth. I can tell you one thing, she's had enough, but she's going to pull the cover right off this system that many of us already know exists anyway. It's just a sad, sad thing. I don't want to add any more to it, but like I said before, you need to get your children out of the room if you don't want them to hear profanity, because this woman is getting ready to go in. She's an attorney, a lawyer. And she's also going to speak about her credentials, and she's going to tell you the insider track of what's going on in this country, in this world. Give an ear.
What's up, fam? It's your girl Ike here, and I just wanted to do a quick video on, because I know some things that I don't think you guys know. And I want to share it with you because my level of outrage and frustration is at an all-time high. I don't even want to fucking be in this country no more. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to fucking leave. But I need to share this with you. Y'all know I'm a lawyer. I'm a former prosecutor, and I'm currently a defense attorney. I was a prosecutor in Manhattan, New York City. So let me explain to you, because we are getting a lot of feedback about these grand juries that are not indicting these police officers. And you need to understand something. The first thing you need to understand is that a grand jury presentation is an ex parte proceeding. What does that mean, Ike? Don't talk that lawyer shit. Okay, ex parte means one-sided. That means that there's only one side being presented in the grand jury. There is nothing to controvert or contradict what the prosecutor is putting in the grand jury, unless a defendant chooses to exercise his right to testify in the grand jury. And even then, the defendant is allowed to come in with counsel, but you as an attorney, me as an attorney, when I escort clients into the grand jury, I am not even allowed to fucking speak. Do you hear me? I'm not allowed to say shit. If I want to confer with my client because he might not be sure how to answer a question, we got to step outside and come back in. The grand jury, the entire presentation is controlled, is orchestrated by the prosecutor. The evidence that goes in, the witnesses that go in, how the evidence is presented, the spin. Prosecutors control the grand jury. There's no judicial oversight. Now, that's not till after you got an indictment. There's no judicial oversight about how the case is going to be presented, what witnesses are going to be presented, what charges are going to be presented. All of that is at the exclusive discretion of the prosecutor. Exclusive. If a prosecutor wants to get an indictment, bet your ass they will get it. They will get it, because that saying, it doesn't take anything to indict a ham sandwich, is fucking true. It doesn't take anything, and I'm a former prosecutor. 5 years, I indicted motherfuckers for 5 whole years. Okay? And I'm telling you, it don't take shit to do it. So the fact that Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, the most recent one, and all the others that have been down the line that have come back with what's called a no true bill, meaning that there is no indictment, meaning the case is over and the case is dismissed, that's orchestrated. Okay? Understand that shit. Know that that's orchestrated. Okay? Be pissed off. If you're going to be pissed off about something, the legislatures need to change the way grand jury presentations are conducted. They shouldn't be ex parte proceedings. It shouldn't be so that the defense has you have no representation. There are some times where indictments are being presented or evidence in the grand jury and you don't even know. Okay? They have secret proceedings. Okay? And the whole grand jury presentation is fucking secret. Right? Secret. What's that tell you? Anytime some shit is done in the secret, in the dark, the chances for abuse. I mean, damn. It's like, how fucking dumb do they expect us to be? We can't, I don't want to fight no more. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I'm done with this shit. You can't keep banging your head against a wall and expecting the wall to give. That shit is cement. These people hate us. They hate us. They are killing not just us. They're not killing just our men. They're not killing just our women. They are killing our children. I have a 12-year-old son. I live in Nassau County. We're allowed to have airsoft fucking guns. Airsoft pistols, BB guns. I won't let my son take one of those guns outside of our house. I have to sit him down and make sure he understands that your little white friend that you play with, he could play with the gun outside. You can't. You can't. This is fucking America. Fuck America. Fuck y'all, because y'all been fucking us for hundreds of years. And Ike is fucking tired.